I certainly wish more movies got to the point just like this. What's going on, people? My name is Alex Thorn, and I'm just a rock and roller who in his downtime likes to watch movies while wearing a bandana. And this time, I checked out a movie I was curious about the moment I saw the trailer, 65. You know, what really made me want to check out this movie was the fact that I've noticed that movies like The Meg and 65 have begun to start using T-Rexes in their CGI arsenal. For a while there, it seemed like the T-Rex was something that was exclusive to Jurassic Park, Jurassic World. That's it. With the exception of some of the terrible movies that were made in the mid-90s that tried to capitalize off of the dinosaur craze that was because of Jurassic Park. But like the CGI dinosaur has been something that's hard to do for a while. And now it seems like they got it right, because this movie, as well as The Meg 2, The Stench, does a really good rendition of a T-Rex. But we'll get all into that later on. The synopsis of this movie is, after a catastrophic crash on an unknown planet, pilot Mills quickly discovers he's actually stranded on Earth 65 million years ago. Now, with only one chance at a rescue, Mills and the other survivor, Koa, must make their way across the unknown terrain, riddled with dangerous prehistoric creatures. And that's what this movie throws you into instantly. So when the movie starts, you get the whole Prometheus aliens vibe from it, right? They're aboard a spacecraft, and Mills' family is all of these memories of them. You don't know it's memories, but you get that that's kind of what it is really quickly. This movie is an hour and a half, which is the perfect runtime for a movie. I cannot express to you how tired I am of going to theaters and sitting there for 2.5, almost 3 hours. Again, this is probably thanks to movies like Lord of the Rings and these terrible superhero movies that just won't die. Hopefully with Marvel's tanking and a few others like Blue Beetle tanking as badly as they did, they get the point that, you know, stop making these long ass movies. But an hour and a half runtime, and because of that hour and a half runtime, it tends to, you know, rush you into things. But it respects the audience, because it's pretty much tells you, hey, we think you're following along. We're gonna skip some stuff, do some flashbacks, and boom, you'll be caught up. Now, when he's going through the terrain, when he's, you know, checking things out, and it's so cool to see his journey. It's very quick, and not only is it very quick, but every effect, there wasn't one effect that happened in this movie that really made me say like, really? They could have did better at that. Everything just made me be like, that was good. That was good. And the one thing that like grabbed me right away was the girl that he discovered, Koa. She's pretty much mute. She's signaling a lot of stuff. She's telling him, my family, my family, my family. And with that, this is the only issue that I came off of this movie with. I'm doing this review not immediately afterwards. I saw this movie a couple weeks ago, and I've been wanting to talk about it for the longest time. And what sticks out to me, beyond the movie being nice and quick, and the dinosaurs / T-Rex being amazing looking in it, the action scenes being good, the story being good, this is what stuck out to me the most. And this is probably what's going to bring this movie down in the end, which is the main actor, Mills. Adam Driver is not good in any way, shape, or form. There isn't one moment in this movie that I believed him in his character. I didn't believe him in any of the situations. He just seemed disconnected at all times from this movie. And I don't know if it's just his face, that's his acting ability or what, but it's like, you know, if you're not into the role, dude, then we're not into the role. And unfortunately, he is not what keeps you going, even though this movie really is just him and the little girl. These are the only two characters you get to follow throughout this entire movie. Again, now the little girl who doesn't speak, the character who doesn't speak, does a better job at convincing you of what's going on around them than the main character. That's rough. When the dinosaur does come about, and there's this scene, and it was teased in the trailer, so I'm not giving anything away because I'm not even going to give you the ending or anything like that. But when that dinosaur comes about and that dinosaur keeps going, there is a real threat. When you listen to this with a good soundbar, Dolby Atmos, rear speakers, all that stuff, there is a real threat from it. A great sound design because I could feel the footsteps behind me. I could feel everything happening. Again, the guy lets it down, but the dinosaur brings it up. And the little girl Koa brings it up. So with all that being said, let's go to the bandana rating system for 65. And for me, 65 is going to get 3 bandanas out of 5. And those 3 bandanas are because the CGI was on point, the runtime was perfect, and the story was really good. But I'm going to have to dock it 2 bandanas because it isn't very memorable. And the main actor, unfortunately, is not captivating whatsoever. He doesn't have that leading man quality. But guys, what did you think of 65? Did you watch it? And if you haven't, why not? If you did, what'd you like about it? Let me know. Let's talk about it down below. Guys, you know what I got to do. I got to rock out so then I can review some movies for you. We're heading into Thanksgiving. A lot to be thankful for. New video coming soon.